A decision by the Minnesota Supreme Court is putting new pressure on prosecutors and state lawmakers to address a mental health crisis in jails across the state. State lawmakers are using millions of your taxpayer money to add more mental health care beds, but we found it won't solve the problem. Eric Shalou is live at the Minnesota Supreme Court to explain more.
Lindsay, there are people sitting in jail for weeks or longer, even though they've been found mentally unfit to stand trial and ordered into state treatment. The Minnesota Supreme Court says now the counties and the jails where they're being held are on the hook for legal fees when those inmates file lawsuits. Some of the justices here on the court say that lawmakers need to do more to address the issue. The Minnesota Supreme Court decided that any defendant found mentally ill is entitled to representation by their court-appointed lawyer in any proceeding, including when trying to get into a state treatment center, and the county must pay for it. The case of Anthony Swope was center stage in the Supreme Court case, specifically about his lawyers being paid. 5 Investigates first shared his story in 2022. At the time, Swope was found unfit to stand trial in Scott County and committed him to state custody of DHS.
The court remains very concerned about the extensive period of incarceration.
5 Investigates found other people not being transferred in the time required back then to get into state care for treatment.
Our review of civil commitment cases found he is not the only one who waited weeks or months for treatment.
It is a problem that can persist. Folks are sitting in jails very, very long periods of time after they're being civilly committed for treatment and not getting treatment.
Kevin Wetherill was one of Swope's lawyers who says the state has since paused the 48-hour rule to get someone into treatment, which was at the center of their case. But the state's not fully addressed the problem.
It's a real big problem.
State Senator Jim Abler helped lead the effort to get the legislature to approve more than $70 million by adding 50 beds and then staff to the state-run treatment center in Anoka by the year 2028.
To create these 50 extra beds, which was a very strongly bipartisan effort to take a stab at the problem. So at least now there'll be some place for some people to go.
Does the state of Minnesota have money to address this problem right now, or is there just not enough money to go around to really get to the heart of this issue?
At this minute, there's not enough money to go around.
So we wanted to know how long some of those wait times are. So we reached out to the state, and late this afternoon, we got some of the numbers back from 2 of their largest hospitals. Anoka, the wait time, 34 days. Then at St. Francis, the wait time, 298 days. At this point, 54 people are sitting in Minnesota jails trying to get off that wait list and into state treatment facilities. Again, that new addition at the hospital up in Anoka won't open for another 3 years. We're live here in St. Paul tonight. I'm Eric Shalou, 5 Eyewitness News.